Ain't that wild? I'm sure the other people have seen it before. Some of us out there. My camera's sitting crooked, I can't understand why. There. That's a little bit straighter. Last, I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, there she is. I don't know if she'll crank or not. I'm having trouble with the carburetor. I keep flooding it for one thing. Let me bring it out here. That grinding noise is the there, it went crooked again. I think it's the weight of the light on the side of it that's causing it to get. All right, let's hit the crank. Now, this is what was wrong with it. This tank leaked, and it's one of them wraparound tanks. Came off of a 6.5 horse Briggs. This 6.75, which is not much difference in them. Probably just a piston size. This wheel was off. It was missing this bolt right here. That's the adjustment bolt for it and down. The one that was on the back, you do by hand. Now, on this side, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see. This lever right here locks this front wheel from moving. Well, it's supposed to. It's broken. The pin that goes in there is broken. I haven't decided whether to get one yet or not. I don't have a bagger for it, and I don't have a side chute. I may put a side chute on it, or just have it so if I can sell it. But I don't know if Soulwood's going to pay very much for this. But right now, as a cost, besides time, well, not counting time, I've got $3 and about $4 in, because I had to put a fuel line. No, fuel line was on something else. Yeah, I did put a fuel line. The fuel line was right, so I had to do that. I've got to fix this camera. All right. The reason I hadn't put any videos out this week, because I'm not sure this video will even record. Last Saturday, why I did it, I don't know. I guess it's because I didn't know it was going to rain. But I set it outside the door of the shop. And it's really, but I gotta do something about that. But anyway, I got up the next morning, I thought, where did I put my camera at? I found it was pouring down. It was pouring last Sunday morning. This is not. Yeah, it was Sunday morning. I came out. My camera was sitting outside the door here, soaked and wet. And the camera is not waterproof. Now if it works, I think the only thing that saved it was the fact that I had the door closed on it. I always keep a filter on it. It's a polarizing filter. And I had it turned up where the door, I guess, saved it from any water getting inside of it. I didn't turn it back on. I took the battery off of it, got the battery out separate, and then I set it over here in the corner. And I've got a little fan in the house that I use, and I brought it out here and I set that fan blowing on it. And what I'd do is every so often I'd move it and turn that camera around. And I mean the lights on the side of it, and I'll show you the lights, was slap full of water. I had to take the batteries out of it, took the glass apart, had to drain the water out of it. But here's a, oh heck, sorry about that. There's the lights. It's LEDs. It's got 2 batteries up here on top. It's got vent holes that were standing up like this, and you can see a water line right across the screen right there. And I thought, well, that's shot. Well, I took the batteries out of it, opened it up, and let it dried it out till it had the fan blowing on it. I let it sit that way for 2 days. Well, I made a video Monday afternoon, and I didn't like it. I mean, I was complaining too much, so I took it off, and the camera got to making a kind of funny little squilling noise. I thought, uh-oh. And last night, me and my wife, we tried to make that video that Buzzsaw put out, and we couldn't do it. I mean, the camera was making noise, and I checked and it was showing up on the screen. So I told her, I said, well, we're not going to make a video today. But today it's not doing it. So I don't know if these things have motors in them. Yeah, I guess it does. It's got a focus motor in it. I gotta set you right there. I gotta move the push more. My customer brought this push mower in to me yesterday, and he said sometimes it'll run, sometimes it won't. It's 4-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. And I think he broke a belt on it. It's a Husqvarna with a Kohler engine on it. But I got to move it so I can lift this table down and put this pressure washer back in the shed over there. Until I decide whether to get a pump for it or just wait a while. I may have to wait a while. Getting a little low on funds right now. But when I had my nose surgery, I don't know if I know my wife's not gonna let me come out here and work. So I may have to do updates sitting there looking at you. But I'm gonna do the tune-up on that backpack, And somebody told me something about that trigger on that backpack, so I wanted to look it back up again. He left a message on the video that I did on it. Something about the trigger on it. So I'll do that. Oh, I got that other still, the BG86. I got it running. And it'll run, but that's about it. I mean, it puts out good air, but from what I've heard online, there's a guy, can't remember who it was, I saw him in passing. I can't watch everybody, I just don't have enough time. And I gotta watch my car videos. Even though I don't work on cars, I love to see people working on them. Mach 1's one of my favorites. But really, it's just because you got Beagles, and I love Beagles, and I can't have that. Now, if I had a fenced-in yard, I'd have me 3 or 4 Beagles, like he's got. But I can't have them in the house. Now, I love cats to death, but you can't. I cannot get one of my cats trained to a leash no matter what I try. I'm not doing it right or something. That and my wife will not leave the leash on it. Leave the vest on it, but she takes it off. But anyway, I'm gonna call it quits here because this is long enough. And then I'm gonna. Well, this is mostly just a trial video. I'm gonna shake you just a little bit here. You're not high enough to see me. And I want you to be able to see my pretty face. Even up close. There we go. I gotta figure out why that camera's so loose and everything. But it's sitting wonky. Looks like it's sitting level now, but anyway. No, I'm not worried about this. They said it wasn't nothing to worry about. It's not a fast-growing cancer. And I told my wife, I said, well, the worst thing is I have to have get me a fake nose. I said, maybe it'll be prettier than the one I got. And maybe I'll be able to breathe. I kind of wonder if this isn't due to the fact that I had that surgery on my sinuses, and that doctor, he messed me up so bad. And I'm going to talk to the doctor. If he don't give me anything for pain, I'm not going to let him do it. I mean, I took pain pills for years and never got hooked on it. And I've always been proud of myself. I won't take Oxycontin because I do draw a limit. Or oxycodone, or whatever they call it. So that's enough. I don't want to sound like a whiner, and I know I do. I'll keep y'all appraised of it, and tell the good along with the bad. But anyway, if the good Lord will and the creek don't rise, I'll see you, and if this video records, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye now.